Ninja Kiwi hath given us a Valentine's present. Play with fire with a bunch of cool rewards here that we're going to try to earn today. So I'm not sure how skilled you guys are with Play with Fire, but one of the interesting aspects of Play with Fire is that you get double the income as usual. But it also puts us in a sticky situation because there's double the amount of Bloons as usual to have to deal with here. So the beginning part of the game is very, very tricky. The good news is I actually don't mind losing some lives here as long as I get my Heart of the Vengeance pretty quickly. But I still have to boost to survive. Oh god, hopefully we don't lose here. Alright, we got 2 Heart of the Vengeances, so losing a lot of lives here is actually going to make us shoot even faster, giving us more time and energy to get more crap in the future. Okay, I could deal. But I gotta get my Thunder going pretty soon. I kind of maybe pushed it a little bit by getting 2 Heart of the Vengeances going, but either which way, I'm not super upset with how things are going right now. 400 income on round 2, bro? That just seems absurd. Normally, you're like fighting to try to get 400 by round 5 or 6. Feels good. Feels pretty good. All right, so we've got a Ben Dirtling on player, which is fine. We're gonna do kind of a similar strategy. I think I'm gonna go for Ben before I. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I'll get a Ben before my Thunder, but I gotta be careful because I'm sending out these blues against myself as well. Oh crap! Yellow Bloons. Ooh, dang. All right, so I'm gonna stop with my blues for a quick second here. We're gonna lose some more lives, but hopefully not too many. I gotta boost. Get the Thunder up. Get the Thunder down to 4 lives. 3 lives. Dang, dude. You see how Play with Fire is just straight up absurd at the very beginning of the game. But here's the good news. Mid-game is actually not that tricky. If you can get a couple towers actually flowing in here, you can make stuff happen. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get my income up to, you know, a couple thousand, probably pretty reasonably early game here. Maybe go for 2 Heart of the Thunder Druids. And I think I can defend mostly everything for quite a while here, actually. And in fact, we're getting such a good income, we can actually send out full-out greens and full-out yellows here on these next few rounds, which just kind of exponentially grows your income even further. But being down to 3 lives means we have to be extra specially defensive here, so I'm going to go for a double Heart of the Thunder here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for my Druid of Wrath on both of these guys. By the way, hopefully I don't sound like absolute dog turds right now, because I've got this. I don't know how else to explain this, but I've got a roughly 7-foot long cord that leads to my headset, and I use a headset, not a mic that a lot of other people use. It's because I am fairly mobile when I'm doing a lot of stuff. I move my hands around, I fall all over the place. I move, man. I just move a lot. So for me, having something attached to my head means that no matter where I move or how I move, I get to sound roughly the same. Whereas some of the people who really like to use mics, they kind of have to very specifically be in an exact location to like make it work for them. And for me, that's just not exciting. Your guys' support goes a long way, and if you want to help support me, click the shop button, click the little creator support button in the bottom right, and type in S, J, and B. Really appreciate it, guys, and thank you so much. Honestly, thank you. Rocketpod's like quick, but I'm not going to stop my income. If he's going to lose to something stupid, I'm going to let it happen. But again, I need cam detection. So this is the real tower that I wanted to actually show off today. I wanted to go for a Heli pilot. And what I wanted to do was I want to see if Apache Prime is still a good tower. But to get an Apache Prime actually flowing in here, it's going to be a little bit tricky. I might have to do a combination of a Super Monkey and Heli pilot for cam detection, because one of these guys might not be enough. I'm a little afraid of that, because I didn't go for any full camo detection like I normally would, because I was kind of expecting Heli pilots to sort of carry me here. But now that I realize that there's like infinite reach and rainbow rushes allowed and stuff like that, or even big camo regrow rushes allowed, this could be a little scarier than usual. So what I'm going to do at the very least, I'm going to go for a second Heli pilot. I'm going to slow down my income. Just go reds for a little bit. And I think 2 Razor Rotors is probably good enough with a boost and a bend play to kind of like keep me in the game here. But he's sending out, what, rainbows over there? I don't even know what he's sending out, but it's not big enough to actually take me down here. And realistically, the next play is to get Apache Dart Chip. So I can, once I get about, you know, 16 grand or so, we'll just sell one of these guys and get the other one going. But I don't think he's going to rush me, because I think if he rushes me, I think that's actually going to kill me. It's probably also going to kill him. So let's kind of push this to the limit. We're going pinks, guys. It's time. And he's only got 1 banana farm. So on Play with Fire, it's weird, because normally banana farms are like the absolute clutch of the clutch tower. You almost need them to be a good player in regular battles, but in not regular battles, in Play with Fires in particular, banana farms kind of suck, actually. Like, there's not really a point to them. Like, you could still use them, they're still, like, viable, you know, but there's not, like, a huge point to it. How did we get lives? Where did the lives come from? I'm a little confused by that. Oh, Ben. Ben's giving us lives. All right. I never, ever use Ben, and I kind of forgot that he gives us lives. This is actually pretty sweet, but also kind of sad. It doesn't really work well with my long-term druid strategy, but the good news is we are going to swap it into our Patchy Dart Ship strategy soon, so that should actually work out pretty well. And here it is. Patchy Dart Ship does have cam detection. And now we can set up full constant pinks, which brings up the Bloon bot. So for the entire point of the game so far, I have not wanted to use the Bloon bot because there's kind of like a lot of weird balloons we're going to actually have to use. But now, we're good. We're good. I don't even care. Just send it out, and this is going to be a lifesaver for me. I don't have to waste all the joint muscles and everything in my pinky here to actually make this happen for us. All right. So this is an exciting game. I mean, having 28 lives definitely makes me feel a little bit safer, but not significantly safer. I mean, if anything's going to kill us at this point, it's not going to be like 3 reds or something like that. It's probably going to be like a full-on oh my god or tons of ceramics and rainbows taking through. It very rarely is that just few little balloons actually killing you. Okay, so we'll see if this extreme banana farm play ends up doing anything to us. But for right now, it's kind of a chill game, so I'm going to see you guys in a few rounds. Alright, it's round 21, and instead of getting a Apache Prime, I've actually decided to swap up my strategy. We're going to go for a Spirit of the Forest. Why? Very, very consistent popping power, and we make a decent amount of money off of this guy, which is not that bad. We have to use his abilities every once in a while, which, you know, I mean, takes a little bit of effort from us instead of just chilling doing absolutely nothing. But it's also more money for us, which I will absolutely accept, man. And lives, which also hurts our other druid strategy, but I don't care at this point. Money's money, bro. All right, so he's struggle-lugging against his pink-purple combo, which I kind of forgot. I should also be sending out purples here, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Bloon bot, send out purples, bro. Purples. Constant, Bloon bot. Do the purples. Oh, and we take him down. Oh, look at that. Purples kill him. Purples. Oh, it's delicious. I'd say we started off with this game being a little bit better than before. I decided to do a couple changes here. First of all, I do have druids kind of as my starting tower. I decided to go for an earlier Bloon bot just to kind of keep things pretty easy for me. And then I also decided to go for Gwendolyn as my hero instead of Ben. I don't know if that's like a really, really big necessity for us or anything like that, but I'm still okay with it. I mean, the main issue with Ben is that I don't really need that much extra cash flow, you know? I already got enough. Why is this not sending out constant greens? Yeah, keep on sending them out. They're like right out of money, and then it just like quit on me or something like that. I have no idea. Any which way, I got a really good start for me, and I was able to keep a good amount of lives this time, where if I make a silly, stupid mistake, it probably won't kill me here. But one thing that I was actually very impressed with is how good his heli pilot was at defending everything by himself. He was able to get a heli pilot started in here, and then eventually build 2 Dartling guns to actually clean everything up. But for a long time, it was just a heli pilot beating everything. It made very little sense to me because I don't think of heli pellets as like a starting tower in the first place, let alone a starting tower that can actually defend a lot of things. All right, we're going to go for our second Heart of the Thunder here just to be a little on the safe side, I suppose. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm cool with being safe here. I'm going to swap into a full-on yellow strategy. Send him out. Send him out. You can clearly see that I have a better defense than him right now. But I don't know if he's still sending out yellows kind of consistently with all of his income and everything. But mine at over 1,000 at round 7 feels really, really, really good. And seeing this overwhelm happen, it's a slow process, but it's still happening. Come on, get that overwhelm. He's going to have to boost here soon. He's going for a super monkey that's also not going to help. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, and we take him down on round 8, baby. Woo! Oh, we got snowmans. Look at this. Oh, victory animation for Pat. Oh, look at that little kiss. That's so cute. So cute. Well, after seeing it be done last game, I have to admit that the heli pallet start is not a bad strategy at all. I am pretty impressed by it, to be completely honest with you guys. We're going to throw Gwendolyn sort of near the front here. I don't even know if that's, like, the right place, but I wanted to make sure that it was at least buffing one of my heli pilots for now. And then what I'm going to do is, because there's so many group balloons in this game, I'm going to go for a mortar as well, and I think space might be an issue, so we're also going to throw him next to Gwendolyn over here. And we're going to hope that this combo works just phenomenally. We're going to hope that the mortar takes down the group balloons, helipods kind of clean up the rest over here, and we can also keep up with a constant flow of income, so money is not an issue long term. You're going to notice my opponent over here is going to go for a very common regular game strategy, which is sub-druid. And then they're also going to throw down a dartling gun. So, because this is the longest map in the game, we're kind of expecting this to go late game. But based on the past few games that I've seen here, people don't know how to deal with big group rushes on round 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's just kind of weird, but people are going to die then. Like, maybe we should start rushing with even crazier stuff. Maybe some regen yellows or some regen pinks or something like that. Of course, we have to deal with them as well, but maybe we can survive and they won't. And we get some easy, quick wins here. And this time around, we did get the first blood, which is the first time I've done that so far. Maybe that'll be helpful. Either which way, I feel like it's going to be a little boring here until probably round 10. Probably, you know, no guarantees here, but, ooh, the balloons are getting a little crazier. We're going to go for a heavy shells balloon buster, and then we're going to finally go for a pursuiting razor rotors, I think. Yes, the balloons are starting to overwhelm us, but still not crazily. Oh my god, look at these yellow balloons again. He's only got one druid, down to 30, 20, 12, and oh my god, another quick win. This game is going a smidge different in the fact that we both have very little lives left. Well, not little. He's got 69, I've got 31, which makes things a little bit scarier, I suppose. But money's good. Money's so good that I don't think I'm going to have to worry right now. 857, guys, round 6. It seems absurd. I mean, like, every single time, I know I'm talking about income a lot, but if you've got 1,000 income by the time you get to early game, or 2,000 income, you can afford almost anything you want to. Even these weirder 4th-tier towers, or even 5th-tier towers that you normally wouldn't buy. Like, I would not mind getting artillery battery, 7,300 bucks, just to defend pretty much everything else for the rest of the game. Not the rest of the game, but like all region rainbows and everything else that could possibly come out against me, I could defend those with one tower, dude. One tower. Only thing I don't have with that was camo detection, but you notice, again, our opponent is struggling against just kind of regular balloons. And I've got to go for yellows, so let's swap into a yellow rush. Alright, I'm going to just balloon boost it. Maybe we'll just kill this guy real quick, like. See what happens. He's got an ice tower that can't clean up a lot of balloons. Got 3 dartling guns over here. Alright. He bought a Hydra rocket pods, which means he's going to be good for a little while. Okay, okay. No problem from us. Yeah, I'm just going to save up for it. I'm going to go artillery battery. I still want to get some cam detection in here pretty soon. Ooh. Mortars start to get a smidge overwhelmed here when we both send out yellows. Not super overwhelmed, but a little bit. Something to just keep in mind there. Like, if we get to the point where pinks are going to come out, we might not survive. So, yeah, I'm going to just go for it. It's just time. Artillery battery. Alright, and then just to kind of confirm that I've got everything going for me, I'm going to get a mortar up to cam protection as well, and then I'm going to swap into full-on pinks. And I believe I can defend anything that comes out against me, but I don't know if he can. Regen rainbows can still be a problem for random Hydrocopod players, so maybe we'll just go for an early quick win here. Here we go. Signal flare is up, so we got cam detection as well. Bunch of popping power. There's really nothing that's going to kill us anytime soon. And I'm swapping to pinks now. Let's get the pinks a-flowing. Alright, so maximizing our income. 2,000 plus at round 11. Oh, is he already sending out pinks too, or is he sending out nothing? Is this just all my pinks? I have no idea. But either which way, I'm thinking about a rush here, folks. I don't know what I want to rush with just yet. But I'm thinking regen rainbows would probably be the most effective rush. Alright, let's start it like this. Let's just go full rainbows. Just regular rainbows. We're going to turn off the pinks for a second, and we're going to go full rainbows here for a minute. It's not super duper bad for your income, believe it or not. And we're just going to hope that we kind of overwhelm the Hydrocopods player. We are also getting overwhelmed, though. That's not good. We have to use our ability here. He's struggling, though, and we take him down with a rainbow rush. Beautiful, beautiful. That's just a lot of balloons to deal with, man. Hydrocopods can't handle. We finally found somebody that seems to know what's up. They seem like a pretty decent player here because they're actually doing a good grouped balloon popping power tower to start. They've got a wall of fire going. We're still chilling with our mortar, which seems to be being a pretty effective tower. We're going to throw in our heli as well to do our cleanup. And, I don't know, we've never had any issues so far with any of our defense, so I'm not expecting anything crazy to happen. But now as far as killing this guy goes, this is not going to be an easy peasy walk in around round 7, 8, 9 and just take him down. It's probably going to be an actual game. We are also noticing that our opponent is going full income against us. Full blues, you can kind of just tell, like if you look at it, it just looks bundled up basically. And that means that he's also going to have a good income. So this is probably going to be a late game. Oh, and this is a big one, too, because this is the one that I really wanted to show off because we've got our 15th star coming up, which gives us a really cool Gwendolyn thing. I think it was a defeat animation or a victory animation. I don't know which, but I think it was defeat animation, which is fine by me. I'll also take defeat animations. You know, I don't like defeats, but if you get cool things like that, I'll take it, man. Any which way, full greens for now. We're going to go for a quick balloon buster on our mortar, and I still think I want to upgrade my helipad a little bit. But I'm going to focus on the mortar as my main defense. I think getting an artillery battery and a cam detection mortar is probably our best bet. In addition, for some reason, the last game, I hit the emergency button, and I actually hit spacebar for my boost rather than using my mortar ability, which would have probably been the better play for me, actually. But I guess, you know, when you don't play for a little while, you get a little rusty, man. Too much oxygen in your engine, too much oxygen in your wheels, and your iron just cannot function like it normally should. Oh, it's yellow balloon time. Whoop, there they are. All right, I'm going to go heavy shells, and I think I could survive for a little while like this, so I think if I have to boost, I will. I got Pat's ability as well, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be all that helpful. It's working out good enough. I'm happy. I still want to get that our artillery battery going as soon as... Oh, yeah, we're getting a little scary here. If we get to pinks coming out against us, that could finally be the nail in the coffin for us. But he's got it covered over there. So that actually scares me a little bit. Okay. And it's already round 10. We got big purple rushes able to come out of this next round. Don't like that either. All right, we're just going to go with the yellow balloons. I think I can afford this in time before anything actually happens, but I got to watch out. I don't actually have cam... You know what? I've got to go cam detection first. Here we go. Signal flare, rapid reload, a little bit extra pop and power in here as well. And then if poop really does hit the fan, though, we've got $1,000 saved up here. I think I can make artillery battery happen. I think. I hope. So admittedly, look at his defense. Significantly better than mine. For now. We got to see if he's going to be as aggressive as I was last game. I don't know, but any which way, I go yellows. I go artillery battery, and we're going to swap into pinks, actually, believe it or not. I go full pinks now. I've got income. I've got it. I could go whites. That would be intriguing. You know what? Screw it. Let's go full whites. Let's see what he does. I'm not weak against whites whatsoever, but his ice towers are. But of course, a Wall of Fire Wizard's pretty good. He's got a Dragon's Breath Wall of Fire Wizard, which you don't see very often, but it seems to be working out pretty gosh darn well. I think some sort of weird reach and rush might be able to take him down, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. So we're going to swap back to the pinks and see things. He seems to have everything covered over there. And it looks like this game is, as expected, going at the very least remotely late game here. Ooh, we got some interesting plays coming out from this guy. He's got 2 Necromancer Wizards. He's got 1 Wall of Fire Necromancer Wizard and 1 Guided Magic Necromancer Wizard. I don't know which one's going to end up being a pod, but I'm guessing this is going to be a Guided Magic one. He's probably trying to get the range off of this thing to kind of like jump around. Or maybe I'm just making things up completely and he's not even thinking about any of that and he just decided to build that across from the other one because it looks pretty. You know, depends on what's going through their mind. Oh, he's switching to purples. We have to swap to purples as well. Okay, this is going to be a good purple game for us. I, of course, need an Apache Dart ship at this point to survive against these purples, but I'm pretty comfortable defending against these guys. So in a regular game, purples are basically never going to pay for themselves. They cost too much money for the amount of time that it takes to actually get them back. If you kind of like look at the income here, you're getting 4 for 60. This is 5.8 for 115. It's almost twice as bad as far as efficiency goes. Like, but it's not always about efficiency. Sometimes it's about total value. And for time, if you can make more of this happen quicker, and you can live long enough, the purples will be more effective and efficient. Weird, he just had to boost for some reason. Guess purples are being kind of problematic over there. And we do see a final tower coming up from him, the Super Monkey. Luckily for us, we also have Super Monkeys kind of hidden over here. In any of these Play with Fire games, I almost always build Super Monkeys as one of my last towers, and a lot of times I like to keep them hidden. First of all, I always pick Super Monkeys because they're one of the best, easiest towers to kind of spam, to have really good value for the amount that you can get out of them. Basically, 204 Super Monkeys end up being really easy to build. Just a couple things to do. They cost like 80 grand total or something like that, and they are very powerful though. And you can spam infinite of them. A lot of these other towers are like, well, I gotta spend 50, 60 grand on them, whatever, but you only get one of them. You only have 3 5th-tier towers of the mortar, 3 5th-tier towers of the heli. You're limited in that sense, but you can spam 600 of these 4th-tier Super Monkeys if you wanted to, and they're all just as effective as a lot of the other 5th-tier towers in the game. So it's pretty much a necessity for us to make that happen. But I don't know. It's not always worth it in every single situation, but it's an easy way to just say, it's our best bet for our last tower to kind of just survive late game. All right, it's round 24, which means Zone My Gods and Reinforced Zone My Gods are allowed right now. I'm curious to see if we decided to go for a Zone My God, if he could even survive at this point in the game. I mean, one Sun Avatar is not going to cut it. I mean, our income's going to be hurt a little bit. Okay, at the very least, we got Apache Prime money. We're going to Apache Prime. I think what I want to do is I want to go for the triple dose here. All right, again, you only get these guys in limited fashion. So building them and just saying, that's it. You know what? I'm going to build them. I'm going to get rid of this Oasis garbage here. What else can we delete? Can we delete anything else for the Oasis? Can we really not fit heli pellets over here? Not very easily. Okay, we can fit the 2 over there. We're going to get rid of this one, and I'm going to leave this space open for my Super Monkeys if we need to. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the bottom path heli, Comanche Commander, and we're going to go for a top path because I don't want to have to deal with them. Normally, I'd get the camera protection, but I don't want to have to deal with them. And then we're also going to go for a middle path, Special Operations over here. And for this guy, we're also going to go for Pursuit because, again, I don't want to have to deal with having to micro them at all. And now we've got 3 5th-tier heli pilots all combined together in one game. Is this going to be good enough to actually defend here? Well, you know what? Let's be greedy. Let's be weird. Let's send out a Reinforced. Oh my god. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to continue with my purples, by the way. So let's get the Bloon bot out here and deal with the purples. I'm going to see, can we defend a Reinforced? Oh my god. And then how well can he defend a Reinforced? Oh my god. We're clearly popping it faster, but he's slowing it down. He's got Azili's ability to help out as well. I've got a lot of abilities, by the way. Grab lives and money and everything all over the place. All right, we're down to BFBs. He's still not. Clearly, we are popping it smidge faster, but that is an ability. Ooh! So he doesn't actually get anything too crazy happening over here. We defend against our Reinforced, oh my god, a lot better than him, which means our defense is currently better. If we want to rush with a bat or something at around 30, that is probably worth it to do. But he does defend it in the end before the circle over here, so it's not even like it got super duper close. But he hasn't really started building any of his Super Monkey spamming things yet, so we're going to have to be careful with that as well. All right, so next on the agenda is to get our other 5th-tier towers that we can get over here. So we're going to go for 1 Pop and Awe. We are going to go for 1 Blue Incineration, and then we're going to go for 1 biggest one, because why not? Why not, my friends? 1 biggest one already. Look at that. Delicious. And, of course, faster and rapid reload. This actually seems like a really good map for the biggest one. Kapow. Oh my god. Zoink. I need to get rid of this little thing because it's almost like absurd how ridiculous this looks. With the biggest one, it's just crazy. All right. So anyways, I think we're going to try for 1 quick bad rush on round 30 and see if he can defend against it. It's going to hurt our income a little bit, but honestly, not that much. And I'm going to continue up back from the purples. So let's go like this. Back to purples. And then what we're going to do is if we're able to... Oh my god, it feels so bad to watch a bad come out. Like, I know that I sent it out against both of us. I know that I did that, but it just feels bad to look at it and be like, I don't like that. Okay, here, Dark Champion, Plasma Blast. That should be enough for us. But if he's defending it better than us, I'm going to feel a little bad. Definitely means rushes are off the table for a pretty decent amount of time here. Alright, I mean, he's got a Wulp going right now. Or at least a Phoenix. That's not a Wulp, that's just a regular Phoenix. Dang, Pot's not doing anything yet. Are we defending on our side? We defend against the DDTs. He pops them down to Zoma Gods, but don't forget, Zoma Gods are also decently painful to deal with sometimes. I go for my second Dark Champion, and I get Plasma Blasts up. With all of my combined defense, I survive. He's still struggling a little bit. Gets it down to Moabs, and with all of that, he defends. Oh my god, Anti-Bloon melted. Alright, so I gotta remember I should probably also get an Anti-Bloon here, but money is not really coming in super fast anymore. I'm spending a lot of it, admittedly, but I feel like I could do a smidge better. Alright, we're gonna go for an Anti-Bloon right here. Alright, that seems like a decent spot, you know, when we finally get range and everything. At the very least, Tech Terror for now. I think I still want to go top path on this puppy. It's really not bad to go for the extra range. You know what? Let's go for the extra range just to increase our abilities range just a little tiny bit. I don't think it's going to be like a big deal for us, but maybe a little baby deal. Maybe a little deal. All right, so it should be noted. He does not have any way to gain lives. So right now, we have the lead because we have heli pilots here. We will automatically win on round 40 if he doesn't decide to rush us, which means this has gotten into a defensive game. So we're going to swap, instead of purples, we're going to swap into pinks. Why? Pinks are still going to give us income, but they're going to be more efficient with income. And this late in the game, I don't know if it really matters that much. If we're making more money, if we don't have time to spend it, right? We still got to make sure we have time to spend our money. We're going to go for another one of these Dark Champions. Again, easy to spam. We get infinite of them. It's pretty sweet. I can also, if I even want to go cray-cray, I can go for Legend of the Night, man. 240 grand. Not absurd to think about when you've got a almost 20,000 production over here. Yeah, I'm going to defend. I'm going to see what he wants to do against this. Come on, bro. Bring it. It's going to be a little sad, though, if he decides to just not do anything and then just automatically lose on round 40. Because that... Oh, here we go. He's rushing. Here we go. He's rushing. All right, we're going to stop with the pinks. He's going big here. I have no idea what's going to happen. This is really, really, really big. I don't even know what to do here. Holy crap. We got to make sure we use the Tech Terror ability when we actually need it. Oh, boy. All right, another Super Monkey in the backpack here. This is too beefy for both of us, clearly. We're going to Bloon Boost, I guess. He's got Azalea abilities trying to work their magic over here, but that's probably not going to be enough. Dang. All right, late game boost. Tech Terror, can you do anything here, bro? Oh, we popped things, but I killed the DDTs inside. But now there's more DDTs trying to stake through, and we get taken down. Oh, how brutal. How absolutely brutal. Oh, man, these things are freaking strong, especially when you send out like 20 of them. I don't really know if I did anything wrong necessarily. It was weird because we had a better defense that actually popped the bad balloons too quickly. And then the DDTs actually killed us. That is hard to plan for. Very, very hard to plan for. I could have countered with my own DDT rush, but I don't know if that would have actually done anything. And now, sadly... Oh, we do get it! Lonely Heart. Oh, let's watch it. Oh, hey, Gwendy. How you doing? Oh, no. Oh, no, it broke. And you're so sad. That's exactly how I feel right now. That's probably going to be my thumbnail right there. Gwendolyn crying. Yeah, that's going to be the thumbnail. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you press that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day.